It's time for a story, it's time for a tale. Let's begin an adventure in bright, colorful detail. We'll tell great wolf stories and make you feel alright. Sit back, relax, get comfy for story time tonight.
Hello everyone! How are you guys? Welcome to Story Time. My name is Lily, and today we're going to read the story of Wiley Wolf. But before we start, I have to remind you guys to please get in your mats and make sure that your masks are on the entire time. But nonetheless, let's get started. As we gather on the fire with our friends and family, I look around and wonder how Great Wolf Lodge came to be. In truth, it's a good story, quite an interesting tale. And it begins with the two Beard brothers, Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail are different as brothers sometimes can be, but both enjoy building things with logs they get from trees. Nail is creative and likes to daydream about new ways to have fun. Tooth likes to do exactly everything right. He's the responsible one. One day, while they were working and fixing things around the woods, they heard a squeak, a crack, and a whoosh. Those sounds didn't sound so good. They looked and saw the logs were falling from a pile they had stacked nearby. When would it stop? They could not tell. That pile had been stacked very high. When the logs stopped falling all around, Nail looked at it with pride. Do you know what this is? Do you see what I see? We've made a great water slide. Do you guys like water slides? Do you guys like water slides? Yeah, that's what I love to hear. Tooth let out a sigh, shook his head, and took a long look at the mess. I don't know, there's a lot to do, but it could be a slide, I guess. It will take some adjustments, Tooth said to his brother, to make this slide just right. And Nail said, just think of how all of our friends and family will want to ride it all day and all night. Speaking of friends, can I bring my friend Wiley out? Hi Wiley, how are you? I'm so glad you're here with us today. Do you want to read a story with us? Were you paying attention at all? Yeah? Okay, let's get back to the story. Where were we? Oh, thank you so much. So, Tooth set to work inspecting the logs that they would make this amazing new slide. And Nail took off to all of his friends that he and Tooth had made a new ride. The first one that he met was Oliver Raccoon, and he told him the big news. Oliver thought for a second and said, I think I have something we can use. I'll run and grab my computer. It has a program that can calculate and measure. It may help Tooth figure out how to make the slide even better. Your computer would help. That's a great idea, Oliver, Nail said with a smile. That will certainly help Tooth make an even better slide from the wood from the log pile. When Nail ran into Wiley the Wolf, he told him all about the slide. Wiley suggested that Inner Tooth might make for a smoother ride. I need you guys' help. Can you guys help me blow from Inner Tooth? Ready? Great job, everyone. Thank you for the help. Oh my goodness, Wiley's throwing them back in the water first. Thank you for your help, Wiley. What a great idea, said Nail. I'll tell Tooth right away. Maybe we can get the site up and running before the end of the day. So Wiley took off to share the idea with his friends to make an even better water slide. And Nail smiled as he thought to himself, this will be the best water slide ever. Sammy the squirrel overheard what was happening and had an idea of her own. What if everyone had a souvenir? She suggested something they could take home. That's a great idea too, Nail told Sammy. But what kind of souvenir? Well, maybe, Sammy said as she held her camera. A photo of all the fun they've had here. Can you guys help me take a picture of Wiley? Ready? Oh, great! Wiley's a model, who knew? It was coming together so much better than had planned thanks to all their friends' help. And Nail thought that he should be back to slide so Tooth wouldn't have to do it all by himself. When When Neil returned, he saw Tooth floating alone and all of their friends had working on the slide. He saw Grinny Bear at the very top, getting ready to take his first ride. Grinny laughed with delight as he slid down the slide and heard all the cheers of his friends. And when it was over, he ran up to Tooth and said, "I wish this day would never end." Then Wiley looked around at the rest of the wood that Tooth and Neil had piled and got a great idea and that he just knew would make all of his friends smile. "Hey, Tooth and Nail," Wiley said, "can you help me think of a way to build a great big lodge where all of our friends can stay and play?" "That's a great idea," Nail said to Wiley, and the brothers started the job. And today, what they built is where you now sit. They call it Great Wolf Lodge. We're glad you spent the day with us and can spend the night with us too. Now head up to sleep, but when you wake up, there'll be more fun stuff to do. The end.
We told a story, we told a tale, we took a fun adventure in bright colorful detail. We told a story in the Great Wolf way. We hope you had a good time at Great Wolf Lodge today.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming to story time. I'm so glad you guys came. But we have something really fun for you guys. You guys can take a picture of my friend Wiley here in the back. But we have to remember that these are socially distanced pictures. So there's a mat over there that you guys must stay on, and we can't touch Wiley, unfortunately. But what we can do is give him an air pop. We can blow him a kiss, or even give him a great big air hug. But I will tell you guys over with my phone, so please stay seated and think this